I have an idea for cinnamon rolls with a pumpkin pie type twist, using pumpkin puree in the dough and pumpkin pie spice seasonings in the cinnamon sugar filling. I haven't tried this before, but we're gonna see what happens. Let's go. To start with the cinnamon rolls, I'm going to be loosely using the recipe I usually use from Joshua Wiseman, which I will put a link to in the description below. But I'll be making a few little tweaks to the recipe to add the pumpkin pie flavor. So we're going to start with the tangzong, which is a great way to add super fluff texture to the dough and the finished bread. In a small saucepan, combine 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons of water, and 1/4 cup of milk, heating over medium heat and whisking until you get a thick paste texture. Then we'll set aside to cool while we start combining the other ingredients. 600 grams of all-purpose flour, 100 grams of sugar, 5 grams of salt, 2 eggs plus 1 egg yolk, 1 cup of warm milk, 7 grams instant dry yeast. Add the tangzong we made earlier. Then we'll add 56 grams unsalted, softened butter slowly, allowing the mixer to incorporate between additions. And now for the added pumpkin flavor, I used 1/2 cup of pumpkin puree, not to be confused with pumpkin pie filling. And then let the mixer knead the dough for a good 7 minutes until it was smooth. I've used this recipe many times in the past, so I know this dough is typically pretty sticky, but this time it was super sticky, which made it a little bit more challenging to work with. My guess is that the added moisture from the pumpkin puree caused it to be more sticky, but in any case, with the dough kneaded and smooth, we'll let it rest for an hour or until doubled in size. Meanwhile, we can mix the filling up. I used 215 grams of packed brown sugar, 24 grams of muscovado sugar, 17 grams of ground cinnamon, and 10 grams of pumpkin pie spice. I added pumpkin pie spice seasoning here to further incorporate the pumpkin pie flavor, but seeing as pumpkin pie spice is typically available only during Thanksgiving and it's currently March, if you can't find it or don't have it, you can simply add a dash of nutmeg, ginger, allspice, and ground cloves, since that's what pumpkin pie spice is made of anyway. The little container you get from the store marked pumpkin pie spice is just a pre-mixed version of those seasonings. Once the dough has risen, we'll turn it out onto a well-floured work surface to help with the stickiness, and roll it out until it's about 1/4 inch thickness. And now to add the filling, we'll brush the dough with softened butter. I know I might get yelled at for this, but this is the one instance where I did microwave the butter ever so slightly. I'm talking less than 10 seconds. I know you're not supposed to use melted butter for cinnamon rolls, but brushing the softened butter onto this super sticky dough was just basically impossible. So I threw the butter in the microwave for a couple seconds to help, and it did a lot. Then we can add the filling. It seems like there's too much filling, but trust me, use all of it. Just spread it out in an even layer all over. Now to roll them up and cut them into cinnamon rolls. Further battling the sticky dough, I employed my bench scraper to help, adding additional flour where necessary to keep things unstuck. Then slice into rounds and place in a pan where the rolls can rise a second time for around 45 minutes. When they're ready to bake, preheat the oven to 375 degrees and bake for 20 minutes. While they're baking, we'll whip up some cream cheese glaze. Glaze is amazingly easy and can be flavored to whatever you want to complement the baked good that you'll be putting it on. It's just a mixture of powdered sugar and milk plus whatever flavoring you'd like. For these cinnamon rolls, I added cream cheese to complement the pumpkin flavor in a stand mixer by hand or with a hand mixer. Whip 4 ounces of softened cream cheese, then slowly add 40 ml of milk and whip until you reach the drizzleable consistency you'd like. That's it. Easy peasy. When the rolls are done baking, we can drizzle with our glaze. I did not think that they would take up this entire pan. Wow. All right, let's put some icing on. And now, for your viewing enjoyment, icing on cinnamon rolls. I don't know how I'm gonna get these out of here. They're so big. There's only one solution. Eat them from the pan. Oh, it's hot. That was a mistake. Of course it's hot. Oh my God, holy crap, that's so good. You wanna try? Oh my God, come look at it. Come look at what I have done. Adding the pumpkin was such a good idea. It's like just a little hint of fall, pumpkin-y, warm, spicy deliciousness. I don't care that it's almost spring. I want pumpkin pie. I want pumpkin pie, dang it.
Whenever you manage to get them out, I want one.
Okay.
And not that one that's half eaten.
Oh, you want a whole one?
Somebody's been eating that one.
Oh, somebody's been eating that one. Yeah, this one is almost gone already. Ooh, it makes me want to make like pumpkin seed bread with cream cheese drizzle on the top too. That'd be really good. Baking things always gives me more idea for baking more things. Oh no, not more baked goods. I hate it. There's a dog staring at me. He says he would like some. He says he will be a taste tester. He says he likes pumpkin. Well, this turned out even better than expected. It is delicious. I need to remember to write it down so that I remember how to make it in the future. Because this will be an excellent, perfect thing to make in the fall time when it's pumpkin season. If you like this video or you learned something, give it a like. If you'd like to learn more, subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!